Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to Madden 19 for the PC and the New York Jets franchise. In our game last week against the Colts, the Jets had a bittersweet outing. Both Sam Darnold and Quincy Enunwa were injured and will be out for at least 3 more weeks. But the good news is that with their veteran quarterback, the Jets broke into the win column for the first time this season. Can Josh McCown keep them on the winning track when the Vikings come knocking at the door? Under the leadership of Kirk Cousins, the Vikings have the number 20 offense in the league, but still hold second place in the NFC North behind the undefeated Lions. Yes, I did say undefeated Lions. This has the earmarks of being a defensive contest unless somehow Josh McCown can put up the numbers that he did last week against the Colts. Both teams are taking the field, so let's go out to the action as the Jets host the Vikings here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Cairo Santos is ready to kick it away, and Mike Hughes, speedster for the Vikings, fields it at the 2 and heads up the numbers, and it's tackled just outside the 20. Now from the 23, Cousins is sacked back inside the 15. Veteran Steve McClendon is in there for the sack. 2nd and 20. The give is to Dalvin Cook, and he is up the middle for only a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 17. Cousins back to pass, and it's complete to Adam Thielen. He has the first down over on the right side. 3rd and 11, and it's intercepted. Trumaine Johnson has it inside the 35-yard line. He read Cousins like a book on that play and jumped in front of Adam Thielen, and that gives the Jets excellent field position at the 31. The pass goes to Robbie Anderson and hits him in the back. He didn't even look for that one. McCown is off target, almost intercepted by Harrison Smith. That brings out Cairo Santos, and he puts it through from 48 yards out, and that gives the Jets the early lead 3-0. Dalvin Cook takes it over the left side and gets to the 30-yard line. 3rd and 5. Cousins over the middle to Kyle Rudolph, and he has the first down. Cousins out of the shotgun, throws, and it's complete. A one-handed catch by Kendall Wright, and a blown assignment, it looks like. And into the end zone for a touchdown goes Kendall Wright. Now 7-3 Vikings. Can the Jets put another one on the board? The pass goes off the fingertips of Jermaine Kearse. 3rd and 10. Over the middle to Damian Williams, and does he have the first? Yes, they give it to him out at the 30-yard line. They give this time to Corowell, and he has the first down and more up the middle for a 15-yard gain. Now 2nd and 10. Over the middle to Robbie Anderson, and he has a first down as well into Viking territory. And they just showed the graphic. He had a 4-year extension on his contract, and he's showing the ability that he has over the middle. McCown back to pass, lets it go over the middle to Jordan Leggett at the 2-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 3, but it's 1st and goal inside the 5, and McCown is sacked. Anthony Barr getting to him. The throw across the middle is caught Troy Nicholas in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. So with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter, the Jets take the lead right back and lead 10-7. And can the Vikings respond? Dalvin Cook takes it up the middle for a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Diggs has the completion and a first down for the Vikings. Now from the 36. Cousins back to pass. Completes it to Kendall Wright, and he has the first down over on the left side out to the 42. Now in plus territory. A flag on the play. And it looks like it's against the Vikings, and it is. Holding, and that backs them up. 1st and 16. They give us to Murray, and he is back inside Jet territory at the 44. 3rd and 14. And the completion is thrown. First down to Kendall Wright. Cousins is sacked. Shane Ray gets to him back at the 38-yard line. That brings up 4th and 18. And after a Jet 3 and out, the Vikings have it again. Diggs as a completion, and it is 3rd and 5 from the 29. Adam Thielen makes that grab over the middle for a first down. Now from the 35, Dalvin Cook makes a juke and into Jet territory at the 48. Cousins is sacked yet again. Avery Williamson getting to him, and Dalvin Cook is taken down by Marcus May. 3rd and 19 from the 43-yard line. Cousins fakes the handoff, throws long, and it's incomplete, intended for Diggs, broken up by Trumaine Johnson. That gives the ball back to the Jets starting at their 20-yard line, and it's complete for a first down to Troy Nicholas. At the 32, the give is to Crowell. He's up the hash mark for an 8-yard gain out to the 40-yard line. Now 3rd and inches. The give is to Williams, and he has the first down up the middle. 2nd and 10. The throw is complete to Jermaine Kearse, and he's inside Viking territory. And that brings us down to the 2-minute warning with your score still 10-7 Jets. McCown on 3rd and 10 just gets rid of that, and it's complete to Pryor, and he's inside the 5 down to the 2. 1st and goal. McCown drops back, and he is sacked. Linville Joseph gets to him back at the 11-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal, the pass is complete across the middle to Williams at the 5-yard line. On 3rd and goal, the pass is almost intercepted by Xavier Rhodes, and that brings on Santos, and he boots a 22-yarder through, and that gives the Jets a halftime lead of 13-7. Neither team has made much of an impact on the ground. Let's see if that changes here in the second half. The Jets start out the second half with the ball at the 25-yard line. McCown back to pass, throws complete. Jermaine Kearse with the short catch, and Josh McCown is down and injured. This could be big since they would have to rely on Brett Hundley. And he is in the game right now. Throws across the middle, complete, but not enough for a first down, and the ball goes back to the Vikings. After a Viking false start, the completion over the middle to Diggs, and he gets that 5 yards back. Cousins back to pass, hit by Shane Ray, and fumble the football, but the Vikings recover. Now let's go to the sideline for a report from Eurocat Baby.
There are a couple of injuries for the Jets. Backup cornerback Darryl Roberts sustained some bruised ribs and will not be returning to the game. And the one that all Jets fans are more concerned about is Josh McCown. Landed really hard on his throwing shoulder and bruised it. The medical staff has cleared him to play, so he'll be coming in the game after a few plays, but they'll be keeping a close eye on the situation.
That is definitely good news because I don't know if the Jets are ready to rely on Brett Hundley. Only being in the mix for a week, less than a week, maybe he doesn't have what it takes yet to take the reins of this offense. Now 3rd and 19 for the Vikings. Cousins takes off and starts to run, and he's hit. Jamal Adams came up and leveled Kirk Cousins. Let's take a look at that on review, and he just laid him out. Cousins fumbled the ball, and it's recovered by the Jets. Josh McCown only 11 of 21, 148 yards though. That's not too bad. Now from the 30, fake handoff to Williams, and McCown is sacked back at the 39-yard line. Danielle Hunter with the sack. Now McCown throws across the middle, and it's complete to Anderson, and he has it inside the 20-yard line. Red zone bound for the Jets, and that one is intercepted. McCown well off the mark, and it's intercepted by Eric Kendricks of the Vikings, and he has it down inside the 5-yard line, but it is Viking football regardless. You can't say that the Jets are not having their chances. And Ryan Quigley kicks the ball, and he punts it almost coast to coast. He goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line. The Jets definitely in safety territory. Anderson makes the grab out at the 11-yard line, and they're only going to give him the 10. That brings up 3rd and 5, and McCown fumbles the football. It's recovered by Carpenter, and he rolls into the end zone, and they call it a safety. This is like adding insult to injury because Carpenter can't handle Everson Griffin around the side and tries to recover this and rolls into the end zone for the safety. That brings the score to 13-9. McCown goes downfield, and it's intercepted by Harrison Smith. That was one acrobatic catch. And there is going to be a booth review on this one because they're not sure whether or not the catch was made. Maybe it was a trap catch. And in slow motion, you see Harrison Smith does make the catch. So 3rd and 8 from the 33. Cousins back to pass, and it's complete to Adam Thielen, and he gets it down to the 16. Now on 3rd and 11. Back to pass is Cousins over the middle, and it's broken up by Trey Boston. 4th down, and the Vikings will have to kick. Carlson comes on, and he kicks a 34-yarder through with no problem. And the score is now 13-12. The Jets still on top, but not by much. McCown from the 27 is sacked and fumbles the ball again. Knocked out by charging Everson Griffin, and Danielle Hunter is there on the spot to make the recovery. James Carpenter definitely having trouble at that right tackle position. Now 2nd and 9. Handoff goes to Dalvin Cook, and he's down to the 10-yard line. 3rd and 3. Cousins throws complete to Kyle Rudolph, and he spins into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. They're going for 2, and Dalvin Cook is stopped at the 2-yard line. Now the Jets need to answer. Out of the shotgun, McCown drops back and is sacked back at the 15. Danielle Hunter with the 5th sack of this season. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 20. McCown throws, and it's caught by Pryor, and he has the 1st down out to the 42. McCown back to pass again and completes it to Williams over the middle for a 9-yard pickup. Just inside Viking territory, Anderson gets this one over the middle for a 1st down, and Spencer Long is injured, and we'll have to find out what that one's about. And Anderson catches that one at the 11-yard line. 2nd and 10. The pass over the middle to Jordan Leggett in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. So the Jets, with that completion, take the lead right back. And you can see Leggett spins his way into the end zone, and we're having a 2-point conversion, and it's complete. Troy Nicholas makes the grab, and that gives the Jets the lead, 21-18. Now the Vikings need to respond, and Kyle Rudolph catches a 7-yard gain. And Cook out of the backfield has the 1st down. After a Viking false start, Kyle Rudolph has a long pass complete inside the 35-yard line of the Jets. Cousins back to pass and completes this one to Kyle Rudolph again. It's not hard to see who Cousins' favorite target is. Rudolph catches again, and he's down to the 6-yard line. 2nd and 3. Cousins all alone in the backfield, throws complete to Kendall Wright, and he has a 1st down at the 1. This is a nail-biter, folks. Going back and forth, 2nd down, and Latavius Murray is stopped in the backfield. And he's stopped again on 3rd down. That brings out Carlson, and he boots through a 23-yard field goal. That brings us even at 21 apiece, and it also brings us to the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 8 from the 42, the pass goes out to Troy Nicholas, and he can't get out of bounds. So with 1 and 36 seconds left, the pass is incomplete, intended for Williams across the middle. And they have to punt it away. Locke Edwards kills it at the 1-yard line. Oh my goodness, talk about your safety danger here. The ball is given to Cook, and he has nice yardage out to the 4-yard line. An injury to Shane Ray stops the clock. Cook takes that one up the middle for a short gain. Now on 3rd and 4. Cook powers his way out for a 1st down past the 10. And with an update, Eurocat Baby is on the sideline.
I have 2 more Jet injuries to report on. Center Spencer Long strained his Achilles tendon, and since he has a high probability of a re-injury, Coach Nilsson opted to keep him on the sideline for the rest of the game. The other one is right outside linebacker Shane Ray, that went out a couple of plays ago with a bruised forearm, and he's going to be back in the game shortly. Sad to say, his injury cost the Jets a valuable timeout, and we'll see if that comes back to hurt them as this game comes to a close.
Outstanding observation, because that could come into play as we're going down the stretch here. Now on 3rd and 11, Cook gets the ball and he has a 4-yard pickup, which brings us to the end of regulation with your score 21-21, and we're headed to overtime. The Vikings get the ball first at the 25-yard line. Kirk Cousins completes it over the middle to his favorite target, Kyle Rudolph. And Rudolph gets it again over the 40-yard line. Now 3rd and 5. Back to pass. Over the middle again to Rudolph, and inside Jet territory. The Vikings definitely on the march. 3rd and 11. Cousins back to pass. Completes it to Adam Thielen, and he goes out of bounds before the first down marker. Josh McCown comes out. He's passed for 267 yards on the day and trying to make it more. Curse with that grab just inches shy of the first down marker. And McCown cannot get there. He tried the quarterback sneak and did not make it. That gives the ball back to the Vikings. Cook takes it up the middle and has a nice gain out to the 28. An 8-yard pickup. Cook again takes it to the left side, and he is out to the 35. 1st and 10. Cook gets it again and has the first down at the 46, just inside their own territory. Fake handoff, and Cousins is sacked. Courtney Upshaw getting to him, and they take a timeout. Ball now resting at the 23, and McCown goes down, tackled in the backfield again by Daniil Hunter. 3rd and 17. McCown throws, and Anderson catches it out to the 49. First down, Jets. 49 ticks on the clock. McCown back to pass and gets sacked again. Quentin Nelson is having a hard time keeping Daniil Hunter out of the backfield. No timeouts and 16 seconds left. Kurtz catches it at the 20, and he is down at the 15. 8 seconds left. Can they get the kick team on the field and get it off in time? And no, they cannot, and this game ends in a tie. What an exciting finish in overtime. Coach Zimmer doesn't appear to be happy with the outcome of that game at all. And could someone tell me why Josh McCown is celebrating in front of the camera when they didn't win the game? That just doesn't make any sense to me. For Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, this has to feel like a loss, especially in view of the fact that they've fallen back behind the Bears and yet another half game behind the still undefeated Lions after they handled the Dolphins this week. For the Jets, well, they definitely didn't have the game they were looking for. The passing game was the focus because they just can't get much going on the ground. Using 2 backs didn't seem to do the trick today, as they could only manage 38 yards running the ball. They probably would have had a better day if Josh McCown could be a little better taking care of the ball. The Jets had 3 turnovers in the game, and he was responsible for all 3. He can't feel good about 2 interceptions and a fumble that turned into a safety, but it sure wasn't showing as he paraded the Jets helmet logo in front of the camera. Brett Hundley came in for a few plays, and though he didn't have enough time to tell if he would be any better, at least he didn't throw any picks or fumble the ball away. It wouldn't surprise me to see a little more of him, especially since he is the more agile, mobile, and stronger of the 2 quarterbacks. Robbie Anderson ended up having over 100 yards through the air, and just as important is that he didn't have any drop passes in the game. I wish that could be said of Terrell Pryor Sr. 2 receptions and 3 drops is not what I would call having a good day. As long as he can squeeze the ball, he gets good yardage. 67 total yards, and 23 of that was run after the catch yards. He just needs to be able to clean up those drops a bit, and he'll do fine in relief of Quincy Enunwa in the slot position. Our rookie Quentin Nelson didn't have the best day matching up against Danielle Hunter, but then again, he isn't one of the top left ends in the game for no reason. The defense had a pretty good day, I'd have to say. They definitely had a hard time defending the pass in this one, but for the most part, once the completions were made, they were there to make the stop. One of the pitfalls of playing a bunch of zone coverage is they allow a few more catches, but generally speaking, they should be there to make the tackle after the catch, and that happened today as the defensive backs racked up a lot of tackles. Look at your leader with 13 total tackles, 3 for loss, and a sack. What a day for Avery Williamson. Webster, Boston, and Adams weren't far behind him either. I have to say that I'm a little surprised, though, that the D-line hasn't been making a bigger impact in the stats, especially today since they face one of the weaker O-lines in the league. Let's hope they can improve as the season goes on, but they're at mid-season already and the numbers just aren't adding up. Next on the docket for the Jets is traveling to Soldier Field to face the Chicago Bears. Here is where the D-line is really going to be put to the test. The 1-2 punch of Howard and Cohen in the running game, and throw the passing attack in with it. One would think that the Bears would have better than the number 28 offense in the league. The defense, though, makes up for the lack of offensive production. They don't have, on paper anyway, an outstandingly strong defense, but they have the number 11 league rank, so they must be good at stopping the opposition when it counts. They're coming off a win over the Patriots, a game in which they had to hold off a charging Tom Brady in the fourth quarter, so it could be that they tire coming down the stretch. I don't know, just maybe. This is going to be an interesting one to watch. That does it for this week's presentation of the New York Jets franchise. Thanks so much for watching, and please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it too, and make sure that you subscribe and click on the bell for notifications of upcoming videos as well. The Jets let this one slip by in overtime and ended up with a tie. That makes 2 this season so far, but enough is enough. Traveling to the Windy City is on the agenda next, and the Jets need to win that game in regulation. All of this overtime stuff is giving my ticker a tussle. Can they find a running game? Can the defense hold off the tandem of Howard and Cohen? Be with us as the New York Jets tangle with the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. And until I see you then, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now and have a good day, everyone.